So let me make this clear to everybody. When you meet great people, it's always a good thing. But one of the things I like to see is there's a next generation of Foxbody owners and a next generation of young people that are literally about to take over the world with their ways of building cars. You all got to stay tuned and see this next build by this young man. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mr.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
All right, so what's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous. That's right, Blue Over Media. And I hear a lot of stories a lot when meeting a lot of people. But man, I met this young man this weekend, and like literally, it reminded me of me when I was his age, which was a very long time ago. But doesn't matter. I want to show the world the car that he's building and how he's changing the game with doing Fox bodies. And so you all, here we go. All right, young man, introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Robbie Owens. This is my 91 LX. I got it as a 4-cylinder car, and she's just been a slow and go project, you know, doing stuff as I can.
So you call this slow and go? I know people that's had them in 10 years and still haven't got it looking like this. So she's your slow and go project.
Well, actually, back before COVID and stuff, I actually used to be a theater education major.
Nice.
And so I started off college. Theater was my big thing. Well,
Yep.
I just so happened to get into Mustangs and a Mustang club. And after that, I fell in love with Fox bodies between watching you guys and watching some other Fox body YouTubers. It just really got me into them. Well, I found this 4-cylinder car because I really wanted to learn how to do everything. I wanted to build the car myself.
Nice.
And so that's what we did.
So let's talk about this 4-cylinder build. Obviously, it's not a 4-cylinder anymore. No. So tell me a little bit about the motor setup you have in here.
So what I did was I got an Explorer block from a guy off Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
And I started with the block, and he gave me the crank to go along with it, but you know, we didn't even use the crank. So we were originally going to just start with a 302, and it was so hard to get a hold of parts, you know, just with everything going on. And so we were actually able to find 347 stroker kits.
Oh, wow.
And so that's what we wound up going with. Well, I go to school down at Columbus Technical College.
Nice.
And I was actually able to build the motor in class, and he was willing to help me build it. So I had professionals that had been street racing back in the day that, you know, helped me build this, but I still got the opportunity to do it all by myself.
So wait a minute, you've done the majority of everything by yourself, all of it by yourself?
Yes, with some help from others, but everything
you've been
was
building
done myself. Yes.
So man, let's look at this. So, I mean, dude, you're 20 years old, and like your Fox body looks amazing, and I get it. You're still building it, but I mean, dude, from the wheels. I mean, even down here to the end. I mean, you have Corbeau seats. I know people that are 50 that still can't get Corbeau seats, and you have Corbeau seats in the car. I mean, man, you look at these tips. I mean, bro, like you've done an amazing job. Let me ask you this: what got you into this, and how did you get into the Foxbody world?
Watching you guys.
Wow.
Really. I mean, watching Blue Over Media, watching Brutal, Foxcast Media.
Wow.
And my Mustang Club, there's some guys in my Mustang Club, Pristine Stangs, and we and they had some Fox bodies, riding with them, driving with them and stuff. It just really got me into it, and I was like, you know, I want to be able to hang with them. And so I still have a 2013, you know, V6 Mustang.
Nice.
It's enough to play around with, but this is my baby. It really is.
I mean, dude, this story is very inspirational, and one of the things that I like about it, man, like you weren't even alive when this car was built, like at all. Like you weren't even I can say I was alive, but you weren't even alive. But you're really out here like making changes, and like I love to see a new generation, you know, come out and like decide that they're gonna build these cars and put them together. And the fact that you have enough knowledge to put this stuff together is amazing. And so, what are the future plans with the car?
Biggest thing is the transmission. I've got to get me a transmission in here. So the guy that I had bought it from told me that it had been manual swapped. Well, I was thinking that they would have put a regular V8 T5 behind it, but as soon as I pulled the motor out, you can look at the input shaft and see it was a 4-cylinder T5. Wow. So we're running a 4-cylinder T5 right now. We're babying it, but we got some big plans for it to get a TKX in it. I think I'm gonna leave the motor NA for now.
Got it.
I'm on a stock block still. All my internals are great.
Nice.
But I'm running GT40 heads, and I do have a Cobra rear end in it, so
nice.
I don't have to worry about a rear end. I did a 5-lug swap on it.
That's what I was saying. I'm like,
around.
you got 5 lug swap. The brakes look brand new. I mean, the exhaust tips are amazing. I mean, you've done some work, and like I said, to be doing it like as long. You said you've been doing it for 4 years. To be doing it this long, and to be 20 years old, and this is how far you come. I mean, I just think that this is just amazing, man. So keep this thing going, man, because you're inspiring me right now. To say that somebody like myself and Brutal and Fox has and all the rest of us have inspired you, like, dude, this keeps us going, because people don't understand how hard it is to make these type of videos and to keep this going, but man, you keep us going. And when I see stuff like this, because another thing too, it's hard to find a Foxbody now.
Yes,
you know,
it's so hard.
It's very, very hard.
Especially to find one, because when I was looking for this, I was looking for something that was, I wasn't worried about the paint, but I was worried about the body. Because you can repaint it, and I actually plan to repaint it this fall myself. I started auto body classes, so I plan to get it repainted this fall, but
Still,
the body was in great shape, and underneath the car, there's not a single speck of rust under this car.
That's even more amazing. Like, you have a non-rust Foxbody, that's even more amazing. So shout out to you, man. Like, I really, really love this car. I think everything about this car is amazing. And man, dude, like, this is gonna I'm happy for you, man. Like I said, I'm really lost for words, but I'm really happy for you, man.
It still kind of tickles me sometimes, you know, me and my friends, you know, we'll be talking and looking at cars, and we're like, well, it might need a motor, and it's like, well, we can do that now. We can build motors.
Nice.
It's just, a year ago, I could never believe that I'd be able to have all of this. It's just amazing.
Well, you have it now, and so look, congrats.
Thank you.
But man, keep this thing going, man. You're keeping this movement going. You're keeping people with Fox bodies going. I just want to say, keep this thing going. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So like I said, you all, I mean, he started this at 16 and he's only 20, and this car looks like this. I wish, because I started, you know, when I was that young, but my stuff didn't look nowhere near like this. I'm gonna end this video by having him at least start this car up. We gotta hear how it sounds, because it's a beautiful car. He's getting it up there. He's still taking his time. He still got stuff to do to it, but it's still an amazing car. Start it up for us. Let us hear this thing run real quick. Wait a minute, what is that? Is that a Holly Sniper?
Yes.
You have a Holly Sniper in? You didn't say anything about that, young man. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Young man, you said nothing about the Holly Sniper kit in here. Right. No, this is amazing, you all. And so, like I said, shout out to you, man. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
The car is amazing. And I'm looking forward to the updates and the upgrades that's gonna happen on this car. And you all, where can they, you got it on Instagram?
Yes.
Where can they find you at?
One last night for the car.
Where can they find you at?
It's off 91, OFF 91, one Fast Fox.
One, you all heard it right here. And so make sure you go follow him, show your support, send some comments below. Let me know how you felt about this. And if you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Ken Sean with Blue Oval Media. And for you, all you young people out here, keep this movement going. I am out.